would show you how I edit my thumbnails. The first thing you're going to want to do is to erase the eyes, and that's because we're going to work under them. This just makes it a lot more simple and easy to edit the eyes and just make them look really pretty. The next thing you're going to want to do is add another layer to put under the picture, because we're going to add eyelids. Obviously this step is optional, I just like to do it for more expression. Now you're going to smudge it together just to get it blended a little bit without it losing all its shape. And then you're going to copy and paste the layer a bunch of times to make it more opaque. And then you're actually going to use the blur tool to blend it all together. And then once again, duplicating the layer a bunch of times to really up the opacity. Now we're lowering the opacity so that we can see where we had the line before for the eyelids, and we're just going to erase along that line to add our eyelids. Now we're just going to erase everywhere we don't want our eyelids to be. So like over the eye, over the hair, off of the head. Obviously you don't want your eyelids to extend past your head. And now we're going to select a very soft eraser so that we can blend in all of those harsh eyelid lines. And now we get to the fun part of selecting your eye color and creating the actual eyes, which is really easy. You're just going to add a couple of ovals in the direction of where you want your pet to look. This part is optional, but you can actually take the photo of the original pet and select the eye color there and then just up the saturation to make it look nicer, or you can just choose whatever color you want, really. Now we're adding another layer for the pupils, another oval, really simple. If you don't want to keep messing around with it, you can just make it fit the eye instead of redrawing it a bunch of times. Same here, you can just duplicate it, really simple. Now for what I think is the most fun part, you're going to add another layer, make it a clipping mask layer, and make it an add layer. And you're going to select your eye color and up the saturation and lightness, and you're going to color it where you want your shine to be, and you're going to smudge it to really blend it in really nicely. And then you're going to add another clipping mask add layer, just like that. And you're going to draw little dots for more shinies, I guess. And then you're gonna blend those in with the blur thing. I'm really bad at explaining things, please forgive me. Now once again, adding another layer on top of the pupils this time. I like to use a very vibrant color just so I can see what I'm doing. We'll change this to black later, so don't worry about it. You're just gonna cover the top part of the eyes, and then we're going to blend those in. And these are going to be the shadows of the eye, and we're going to change that to black so we can see what I'm doing. And now obviously I think one eye is way too dark, and so I'm just going to tweak it a whole bunch and fix it. Now finally, something really simple and easy. We're just going to add the little shinies to the little glare to the eye. You're going to add another layer on top of all of that. Just take a white pencil or whatever and add your little shinies. Now this part is honestly a little difficult. Usually I would use a color like red or the pink that you saw earlier so I can see what I'm doing. For some reason I chose to use black, which is not really a good idea because you can't really see what you're doing. But you're just gonna outline the eye and add eyelashes if you please. Most of the time I'll add like winged eyeliner, but I did not do this for Cookie just out of personal, I guess, preference. Now you could totally stop here. You could be 100% done, but I'm extra and I like to add eyebrows to my pets. Totally don't have to do this, but I think it adds a lot of expression to the pet and the thumbnail, and so that's what I did. Here I'm adding more little details. I'm doing sweat, but you could also do things like blush. You could add like a tongue if you want them to look silly or something. Completely up to you, but I decided to add sweat for, you know, dramatic emphasis. And then second to lastly, we are adding the title of the video. You don't have to do this, obviously, but I like to do that. So yeah. And finally, we are adding a little background to the text so that you can actually read it and you can see what it says. You're going to want to do a dark color and then lower the opacity. Obviously, you don't have to do all this, but yeah, that's all. And that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Something quick and simple for today. Please, if you guys use this technique, let me know. I want to check it out. I want to see what you guys come up with, and it would honestly make me so happy to see you guys try this. So that is it. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you may be. Stay safe. I love you guys so much. That's all from me. Wisteria Studios signing off. Mwah.